UMAR AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global, down at Brixton Rec, joined by the Spider, Craig Richards, Big Dillian Whyte, and the Knowledge, Spencer Fearon.
Same, mate.
Well, good. Deontay's come to Brixton.
Yeah. So we come down and we thought we'd welcome him to Brixton, you know, because obviously he's here, he's doing a lot of talking. But, you know, to be honest, he seemed quite humble and respectful. So, you know, there wasn't no need for any
escalation.
Yeah, so it was quite calm. I said what I said. He was quite respectful, and then I was just saying, you know, my bro needs his opportunity, and that's that. You know what I mean? Like I said, he didn't show any form of to this day kind of conversation when I was there, but I don't know, you know, afterwards potentially. But I mean, like I said, he seemed humble enough and he was cool, and I gave him his respect as well. He's the champ, but at the same time, you know, this is Brixton, and you know, we want you to come here and be welcomed by the, you know, the people who are around here. This is the gym where we trained coming up. And yeah, I thought it was okay, you know, coming down here, seeing the young kids. This is for the young kids more so. So it wasn't an opportunity for me to come and ruin their opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to just come and say, listen, we're here, welcome to Brixton. You know, let's have a friendly chat afterwards. You know, I know you said a lot of things and Dill said a lot of things and stuff. So, and I did that. I thought I'd got my point across quite clear. He seemed, you know, receptive to that, and we just left it as that. We shook hands and kept it stepping.
Fair enough. Craig, did you chat to him?
I spoke to his brother a bit. You know, they seemed like, you know, they didn't want anything to escalate any sort of problems. But it was good, you know. Spoke to him, reason, come, you know, from our side, they come with their side. But it was just good to have a chat. You know, they was coming down to Brixton. We was local anyway. I just come down from training. So obviously we just thought, you know, we're out here now. They're coming in here, so it was just good to have a chat. Obviously they're passing through our area, so it was good to chat to them and, you know, see what's going on.
So you've got the Knowledge here. We've seen Dillian become mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder. What did you make of Dillian on Saturday night against Reeves?
I thought Dillian was really, really good. I thought he was excellent, to tell you the truth. We got the piece on there. I thought it was excellent. I think there's other things there that needs to be addressed and cleared up. We'll speak about it later. But I thought Dillian was really cool. But I got props to Deontay Wilder for coming down to Brixton. You know what I mean? Because Brixton, this is the diaspora of West Indian and African culture is right in Brixton. So for him to come here, this is like a spiritual hub. He's come here, so I got a rating for that because there's been enough next man who haven't come here. But if I knew that Dillian Whyte was waiting to come greet me down there, I wouldn't come down there myself. You know what I mean?
Don't think many would.
Right, exactly. I know baby ting when he was baby ting, but now he's big ting, so I don't want to ramp with him. You know what I mean?
You got to respect the man. He's world champion. He's come down. You know, he's been doing his job. So there's nothing respect. Obviously, as all fighters and etc. And we're all in the game. We respect each other, and you got to respect him coming down and you know speaking to the youth because that's what you need round here as well. We've all grown up round here. We know what it's like. So if you can inspire the youth to go on and do big things and change them from being off the streets, that's great.
It's only positive, that, to be
positive.
clear.
So we love the positive message, but at the same time, obviously, got to have a word with him, chat to him, and you know, greet him. Obviously, he knows he's coming through our local area, so it's good that we're here to meet him, to greet him, to talk to him, and you know, reason with him. It was a good, positive day today, I think.
When you lot hit in Alabama.
That's really what I was talking to him about as well. You know,
Yeah, I know. The gumbo soup recipe. That's what you want.
I was just saying to him, listen, you know, my bro needs his opportunity. All this he said, she said shit. You're talking about OTs and so on. You know, I know, you know, you can't dictate who Dill fights. Dill's his own pay-per-view star. He's done it the hard way. He's gone out there, made himself the star. You know, no credit, not taking anything away from Deontay Wilder. He's at 41-0. You know, people talk about the people's face, but irrespective, you still knocked them over. You know what I mean?
30 out, knockout.
So we still have to give the man credit for that. And he's coming from a similar background. Alabama, I could imagine back in the days it was a real hardship for black folks coming up over there. So give him his credit. But yet again, this is us. We're South London boys. So, you know, it was, you know, as men, you know, I thought I'd go up to him and, you know, have a word with him, shake his hand all the same and say, you know, congrats, you're doing your thing. We want our opportunity to face you, face the best, like Dill was doing, you know what I mean? There's no point talking about this and that and pointing to other things what Dill didn't do. He's winning. He's in position. give him his opportunity. So that's really what it was about. But credit to him, he's come to Brixton, like you said. There's not a lot of people that would want to come down. Or you get people, they come down there late in the night and take a picture of Brixton Road and say, I'm here.
It's
where are
closed,
you?
boy.
When it's all closed and no one's
the
around.
sunset's coming
But listen,
up,
it is what it is.
As you said, Dillian's position was confirmed after beating Reeves for the interim title. He's got that clear path to Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, whoever wins in that rematch.
Yeah.
And Ortiz could throw an upset in there as well, we don't know. Obviously, there has been news this week. I'm guessing you guys don't want to comment on it just for legal reasons at the moment. Is that the case, Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah? But everything will come out, I'm sure.
Yeah, everything will come out shortly and it'll be vindicated and everything will just be clear. But right now, like you said, it's it's with the legal team and we can't say too much about it.
That's absolutely fine. Plans for the rest of the day?
It's hot out there. Yesterday it was 40, today is 25, 30. We're just enjoying the day, so maybe I might
Maybe a second training session.
maybe go to the old bar and have a little drinky.
That was two completely different things.
Hold on, work me biceps. No, it's the gym. Work me biceps.
He gets them luxuries. I don't get them
Work me
luxuries. Gym
biceps.
life for me.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure. It's just a hot day. We're just out here. With a few friends and that. We might go and get something to eat. We could go to the gym. It's just let's see where it takes us. But we've got great weather in the UK and we need to enjoy it as much as we can because tomorrow it'll be raining.
And the only thing we won't be wrong is I won't be drinking. That's not an option.
Yeah, he doesn't drink.
Just lastly, any news on you, Craig? What's happening with you?
Nah.
Yeah, when you out again?
I should be out like.
Is that in Australia?
Early October. No, that's where my last opponent went. No, I'm joking. No, early October I should be out. Obviously, I've still got a defence of my WBA I still need to do. Obviously, I'm mandatory for the British and stuff. So, looking to hopefully get maybe 2 more title fights in maybe before the end of the year.
So could you see yourself with Whiteside this year?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Hey,
because
freeze! Sorry, let me help you.
Sir.
You do not to try to fix my friend. I said this very quickly.
It's a question,
I know. What's his man's brethren as well as my brethren. Listen, as a career, you do what's good for your career. You don't follow after. What's he doing his thing? What's he needs to
because he mentioned the
vacate.
British.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
so
What's
that's why.
needs to vacate and fight for the European or whatever he plans to do.
Okay.
And let this man fight for his belts, let him move forward, and then so on and so forth. And then potentially he'll fight, defend his belts, and relinquish. And then I can move my guy, Shakan, onto those belts. It's a system. We're all the same, man. Unless there's big money on the line, there's no
We got
point.
Dean Boris Johnson White right here.
but
This
you
is
know-
who we got
but you
up
know-
in the place.
You
are Boris
I ain't
Johnson,
playing
brother.
about.
I'm
manoeuvring
gone.
the
Piece
chess
of
over the
figures.
right
You know
way.
what, though, Omar, though, you got to think about it. Like in my career, I've been taking bigger fights before they was ready to be taken. So it's like when I boxed a Southern Area after 6-7 fights, I boxed a guy 12-0, 6 knockouts to beat him for the title. That's not a Southern Area title fight. That's a British title fight, and I went and beat him for a Southern Area 12-0, 6 knockouts. He's nearly got more knockouts than I've had fights. I've gone on and beat other prospects. I've gone and beat Jake Bull, who was Olympian. Big
Favourite
knockouts,
against you.
Favourites. I was the odds. I was down in the bookies. I went out there, knocked him out in 3 rounds. Sterling caught me out, unbeaten, another prospect. I've gone out and took that. I'm not even fighting these guys for British titles, and I've beaten all the prospects. So
Give my Rastafarian man a round of applause. Come on, baby. Give me my Just Spider-Man. He's been doing it. You know what I'm
I've been
saying?
doing it. So right now, I've got to be smart for my career now. I've done the ego thing. I've showed people I'm here and I'll fight anyone. I've gone out there, won. So now it's about being smart and directing my career properly. And that's what I've got a team for. So that's the end of it. We out.
All right, thanks for coming to IFL.
Thanks very much.
Respect.